Hey everybody, sorry I have to talk to you while I'm sitting down. I just had shoulder surgery last Thursday. But today I'm here to talk to you about something that I love very much, and many people do nowadays, Auburn basketball. More specifically, I'm here to talk to you about what Bruce Pearl has done had an impact on the program there at Auburn. Bruce Pearl has brought something that hasn't been there for over 30 years, energy. I love Auburn basketball and I've been watching since I was about 8 years old. But let's take a look at what Bruce Pearl has done to get the Tigers to the top. Coming into his first year, Bruce Pearl didn't have much. He didn't have any of his own recruits, and he had to fill it in with a JUCO guy here and there, and maybe try and find an impact player. When you're recruiting, you have to battle with Duke, Kentucky, all that. Auburn had never even had a 5-star signee before. So the problem was, Auburn couldn't recruit, and no one was coming to Auburn's games. No one cared. It's just kind of boring to watch. Bruce Pearl turned that around because not only is he a great coach and recruiter, he is an excellent promoter. He makes you want to be there, and he brings energy to the whole stadium. So he started with Kareem Canning, point guard, and KT Harrell, shooting guard. And that just kind of kept Auburn afloat for the first 2 years. It was rough at times, but you could tell it was getting a little bit better. There was a new stadium, it was smaller, you went in there and it was louder. You could barely even get a seat to the game, and we weren't even above 500 yet. That was the great part. What's tough is when you're losing those games that you should win, and you start to wonder if Bruce Pearl is ever going to do his job or not. Going into his third year, he signs Auburn's first ever 5-star in Mustafa Heron. Mustafa is joined by Daniel Purifoy, Jared Harper, and Bryce Brown. This is huge for Auburn. We don't know much about the other guys, but it was a pretty big deal so much. So, going into this year, we expect a lot as fans, and we don't really get it. We get above 500, but it's kind of a year where you kind of miss out. Halfway through the year, we get another 5-star who reclassified. His name's Austin Wiley. So now we have 2 5-stars on the team, and we still can't really make a dent in what Auburn needs to be. So that kind of worried everybody. So last year, going into what it was his 4th year, you get Austin Wiley back and Daniel Purifoy and all of them, except you have an NCAA violation with Chuck Persons, the assistant coach, and you have to wait and see if you get Austin Wiley and Daniel Purifoy all season. So they end up losing them all season, but Auburn does the unthinkable. They go 23-6. Not expected by anybody. The games are so full and so loud, it is almost impossible to beat Auburn at home. And then they end up winning the SEC regular season championship. Now, Auburn fans know Bruce Pearl's done his job. But Bruce Pearl comes out and says he wants this to be a permanent thing. As long as he's there, he wants Auburn to be a contender. Auburn fans are fired up like they've never been. From November to March, Auburn is a basketball town, and that's something no one's been able to say before. There's buzz around the game, and there's buzz around the sport, like there never has been before, and that is all thanks to Bruce Pearl. He did it with recruiting, promoting, and the way he plays the game. They play defense very hard, and they let defense produce points, and it is exciting to watch. You got dunks here and there. You got everything you can ask for. And it's really fun to watch, and I'm proud to be an Auburn basketball fan. Now let's take a look before we go at some of the stats Bruce Pearl has for the Auburn Tigers. He's coached in 132 games, 70 wins and 62 losses, which doesn't sound great, but spent both of his first 2 years below 500. His strength of schedule average every year is 7.5. So he's 7th in the nation with strength of schedule. That's another thing he did, is he scheduled tough opponents. I hope now, after my speech, y'all can understand what Bruce Pearl really meant to the Auburn program, and hopefully they continue to succeed. Thank you for taking your time out of your day to listen to me. I'm Brandon Mosley. Have a great day.